Hello everybody, and welcome back to Robot Boy. So today we'll quickly learn how to get that slow-mo goodness in Premiere Pro. Unlike other programs like Final Cut Pro, there isn't actually a slow-mo button per se in this. We have to get a little bit more technical. It's important to remember that in order to get the best looking slow-mo, you need to shoot your footage at a higher frame rate than 24 or 25 frames per second. I film on the Canon 7D Mark II, which can shoot up to 50 frames per second in full 1080p, which is fantastic for me. This means that I can slow footage down to half the real speed and have it play back at a nice 25 frames per second. The higher your frames per second, the more you can slow it down. It's simple maths, really. So here we have some footage that was filmed at 50 frames per second. So how do we get the slow-mo? So first of all, we need to make sure that our sequence is running at 25 frames per second. If I were to put my 50 frames per second footage into the sequence now, you'll see that it plays back at normal speed, right? Despite it saying 50 frames per second, why is it not playing back in slow-mo already? Well, it is actually playing all 50 frames per second, but because the sequence is only showing us 25 of those frames per second, we actually miss every other frame. How do we tell Premiere that we want to see all 50 frames per second slowed down? This is the sneaky bit that is hidden away, but once you know how to do it, you'll be doing slow-mo all day, every day. If we come to the project browser and right click on our footage, go to Modify, Interpret Footage, and under Frame Rate, we can see it currently has Use Frame Rate from this file selected, which is 50 frames per second. What we want to do is select Assume this frame rate, and then type in 25 frames per second. Believe it or not, that's it. So press OK, and we should be able to extend our file out by double now, as the footage is now double the length, because we slowed it down by half. So when we play it back, you'll see some beautiful slow-mo magic. It's an annoyingly hidden method, but once you figure out how to do it, you won't stop being able to do it. Trust me, you just end up filming everything in slow-mo, and that's what I do. The great thing about this is you can film at a higher frame rate if you want to, and as long as the sequence is at the frame rate that you want it to be in the end, 24, 25 frames per second, it will always play at the frame rate once you put it in the sequence anyway, so you won't get a really smooth looking 50 FPS shot mixed with a 25 FPS shot. It will always be playing back at 25 frames per second. And that's it, guys. If this video was helpful, please put a like and subscribe for more easy, straight to the point tutorials. I'll have a screen like this up at the end of videos in case you're in a rush and need a quick visual aid. I'll see you next time on Robot Boy.